Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we are talking about Nikita Dragun because there's some crazy serious situation going on with her, and I'm going to break down everything from the beginning of when she started opening up about this to where we are right now. And before we really get into it, I want to say that this video just feels like it's going to be a lot more serious than some of the other videos that I've made in the recent times. I have talked about some very dark topics on this channel before, so this won't be the first time. There's nothing like totally solidified with the story, but I just want to let you guys know that this isn't supposed to be like some fun, funny like story. Like, this is something that does seem very, very serious, and I don't want you to think that this is like drama or tea or anything like that. This is just us talking about what's going on in the community, and sometimes those stories aren't as like shady and petty and like funny and like, you know, sometimes they can be very serious, as we've seen with stories about James Charles or David Dobrik, Jeffree Star. Like, we have really covered it all in here, and this feels like one of those times. So today, Nikita Dragun posted on her Instagram story saying, "I've been detained for the last 8 days under a temporary detaining order and magistrate. I was kicked out on Thanksgiving Day. I walked the streets in the cold. I got picked up by the cops. I was hospitalized. I was administered into a psychiatric hospital involuntarily." Another slide said, "I am okay," followed by, "God, I may never understand why, but I will always take it on every battle. I believe in myself. At this time, I ask for privacy. Family and friends, I love you. When I'm ready to talk about what happened, I will. The stigma around mental health is tragic. What they do not understand, they shame. History is not kind to women who think like a man. They just call us crazy." Then shared a photo of her in the hospital with this mark on her stomach and videos of her in the hospital. At least it looks like a hospital. There's no like 100% confirmation that this is a hospital. And in regards to the mark on her stomach, she doesn't clarify what exactly is going on there, what exactly happened, but did share multiple images and videos of her showing it. I kind of blur it just for everybody. I don't know what happened, if it's like a scrape or if it's a cut, but just wanted to blur it for anybody that, you know, doesn't want to see that kind of stuff. Originally, Nikita said that she wanted to be private about what was going on, but then began to open up more and more on social media about everything that is going on with her. She then posted, "I don't want to hide my truth. I know some consider mental health to be a shame or embarrassing, but this is me." She then posted a picture of herself and included some videos on her feed.
Oh, wait. Okay.
With the caption, "God, I may never understand why, but I believe in myself and you. I surrender. I have never prayed for myself, but here it goes. I want to be free. I have been detained, handcuffed, and it took me to understand and find myself. I was placed under a temporary detaining order and magistrate, taking away all my rights as a human. I was kicked out on Thanksgiving Day. I walked the streets in a red GCDS dress, a Katsuski jacket, and clear heels in the cold. I was picked up by the police and rode in the back of the car. I was hospitalized and tested top to bottom. I was administered into a psychiatric behavioral health hospital involuntarily. I was so intensely, I couldn't even keep my eyes open for days. I was broken. After getting called crazy so many times, I almost wanted to just believe it. History is not kind to those seeking mental help. It was weaponized against me by even the ones I love most. I had been speaking to my therapist and psychiatrist for months prior. Medication was an option, but for my choosing, this trip to Virginia was my way of trying to reconnect, find myself again. The only people who seemed to understood me were the patients. Bipolar, schizophrenic, etc. I found people who just saw me for me. I even met a patient named Jesus born on Christmas Day. He talked to God, and baby, that's good enough for me. My divinity and singing granted me freedom. I was lost, alone, and afraid. I know he works in mysterious ways, and Lord knows I can take on a battle. This one hurt, but showed me my will of fire. I am a survivor. I am a lot of things, but I am just a girl with a dream, delusional and all. No one will ever take my wish or beliefs away from me. To my family and friends, I love you and I am okay. To my dragons, a mama needs some rest for the real battle. To me, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back and say, you are good enough. Never perfect, but where's the fun in that anyways? I will never hide my truth. I'm sure sharing something like this is considered embarrassing regardless. I just want to be seen and heard. This one is for me. Forgiveness, even for myself. I am just human. Nikita also tweeted out a photo saying how it started versus how it ended, and it's her on the monkey bars, and then it's the photo of her looking like she is in the hospital. Her tweets over the last couple of days have kind of been deleted. Like right when she started posting all the stuff on Instagram and on Twitter, these tweets just disappeared. But she was saying things like, I just want to go on late night drives listening to music and just vibe with each other, you know? Half of me misses them, but the other half of me is like, F you. It's pretty unclear like who these were about. I felt like they were like maybe about an ex or somebody that she liked or was in a relationship with or something. Because I even liked one that I was like, damn, I'm really feeling the same way, Nikita. Especially the one that was like, half of me misses you, but the other half is like, F you. Oh. Felt that one, Nikita. Felt that one. But they're gone, so I don't know what that was about or why they got deleted when she started being honest about all this stuff that's going on with her currently. And then today she was saying things like, I will be gentle with myself, forgive yourself. She also addressed people that were trying to say that this was all for attention by saying, please read the caption. This is not for attention, but simply to express some of what happened to me. I don't want to hide my truth. I know some consider mental health to be a shame or embarrassing, but this is me. So it's kind of unclear what exactly happened to Nikita or what is going on. I mean, obviously she gave a lot of detail within that, but there's still a lot of the story that is missing. And so there are obviously a lot of people that have questions about it. Nikita at first said that she wanted to be very private about what's going on and not talk about it, but then decided to share all of that and include videos and photos of herself of when she was going through this very harrowing time that she said took place on Thanksgiving. This is very, very dark, and I, don't even know what the heck is going on.
Bye.
I don't know why she deleted all those tweets like before she started talking about this or who those are even about, but this is just, oh my goodness, you guys, like this just sounds wild. I hope that she's okay and safe and that, she's not hurt in any way. This honestly sounds so freaking traumatic, and, this is definitely something that I wanted to talk about because there are a lot of people that are like, what is going on? Like, it honestly did sound like Nikita's also going on like a spiritual journey in all of this, talking about God a lot in these posts and just really showing a different side of her. I mean, honestly, before Nikita started posting all this stuff today, it had been a little while since she had really gone on social media. I mean, obviously she's tweeted out some stuff, but on Instagram and TikTok, everything has been pretty silent. YouTube as well, it's been very, very silent. Nikita's mentioning that all this really went down during Thanksgiving, and I want to say that before Thanksgiving, like prior to all of this that she's currently talking about, there was stuff going on with Nikita that you could clearly see. I mean, after New York Fashion Week, she had posted things like RIP Nikita Dragun and saying that this old version of her was going to be going away and she was going to be working on herself and trying to be a better person because she, she's gotten into a lot of scandals and all this stuff, and she had made a video talking about that.
This is a new me. Not like actually though, because I haven't technically gotten a new nose job since like my last video. So physically I'm the same, but like inside, like the inside plastic parts of me, like the doll parts have changed. I've had friends in my life. I've, had some relationships, some real, some fake, a lot of toxicity, whatever. But anyways, it's all led me to this kind of new era in my life.
People were really hoping and wanting a change for Nikita, but I don't know what happened in between that time and what's going on now. Nikita did post an update on her Instagram story, and it did give a little bit more clarity to kind of like where she is at. And she said, I am back home in LA. My trip to Virginia was meant for me to reconnect with my past and myself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It was hard to work through, but I regained my humanity, so mission accomplished. I hope, once again, that she is just safe and that everything is fine, that she's like getting the help that she needs. She has good people around her, people that are caring for her, because it doesn't look good. That is for sure. That's how this whole thing is coming across, and hopefully like she's writing this having like overcome whatever she's gone through. It kind of does sound like that might be the case according to her last Instagram where she says she's back in LA and like this was all like a mission. So that's kind of seemingly how she's writing this, as like all of this is like in the past now, but it's all still very unclear. I definitely want to know if you guys have been seeing this. There's a ton of people that are worried about her, so I wanted to give you guys kind of the timeline of everything that we know up until this point. point. So that's what's going on with Nikita Dragun. I hope you guys are staying safe. This is definitely one of those things that you see and you're just like, oh my God, like, you know, thinking about the people that you love and everybody around you. I will keep you guys updated if I hear any more news or she posts anything else, any more updates or things that are going on with her. So that is it. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.